Welcome
Hi,
back
I
in.
am.
Hey, if you need a good laugh, you're going to want to be at the Comedy Club Stardome this weekend. Performing tonight and Saturday will be actor-comedian Don D.C. Curry. But Sunday night at 6:30, it is time to laugh and be edified with Tim Jennings.
Tim Jennings joins us in studio along with James Robinson from the Stardome, the third, I should say, from the Stardome. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
It is great to see both of you.
We should mention Uncle Elroy couldn't be with us this morning, this early in the morning, but you'll get to hear more about that show in a minute. I do want to ask you first, before we let Tim talk, what about this guy in his show to your left? I mean, because this is a special man here from Winona High School.
Tim, man, we've been friends for over 30-some years, and he's just a great guy. He's a minister, and he brings the funny. He brings the funny. He got it. And he brings the funny for a little money.
And he does.
For a little money.
For a little money.
I love the way you put that. All right, so Tim, he's from Winona High School, has toured the world with some of the biggest names on stage, but you become a minister. And that has changed your act. Talk about going clean and what it's meant for you.
And what year was that? When did that happen?
2017.
Okay.
And just a transition, first of all, good morning. Just a transition of seeing the effect of my material on the people and my audience. And I found out that if I'm going to do something for God, he said, I don't have to take half of the pie. I can get the whole pie. So I made my comedy world family friendly, you know, where the kids and everybody can indulge in it without being so overrated with it. You know, you can get more done with good, clean humor, I think.
How was that transition, though? I mean, what was that like?
I just stopped cussing. it was an adjustment, you know, because I knew at the end of the day, I knew I had it in me. You know, growing up, shout out to Double B. O'Neill, Rev. O'Neill, who passed away as a great minister that was like one of my mentors as a child coming up in the full gospel arena. So as a young kid coming up in the project, I knew that what I was living, that was my temporary thing. Poverty is a state of mind. It's not where you live. So my permanent surroundings had me thinking like, I don't like where I'm at now. So I took on ministry, walking to Bible study, and getting up on these tents, because I like how these people were jumping around. I said, this is better than being at home. Because I know once I got home, I had to lay down and deal with all the hustle and bustle as a young kid. I wasn't excited by that. So I started to pursue ministry. And then once I found out who Timothy James was, now this is where I'm at.
Let me ask you this now, because I'm of the opinion that God has a sense of humor. What do you find humorous about people in the church or things in the church to use on stage? Well,
I like to use the offering.
Okay.
You know, cause I'm waiting on somebody to get some change out of there. You know, I have never seen a hand go in and come back out with more than what went in. So we're just trying to figure out when you take up the offering, and we also talk about when it comes down doing communion. That's one of the most popular traditional things in the church.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
But I think it's getting a little bad though, Mike, because the communion now, people using ocean spray, Rusage, and they bringing stale crackers now. So we need to check the merchandise. Yeah, we need the dates checked. So we're in 2025. If it says 20005, the 2 is missing.
Do you feel like, and I want both of you to answer this, do you feel like there's, and our regular viewers know that we had some comedians on just a week or so ago, and they had a clean show. Yeah. Is there more of an audience for that, or more comedians, or both? Is there a movement?
It really is. It's a movement for the clean comedy. There's a lot of people call the comedy club when I'm in the box office, and they be like, are they clean, or what are they rated? You know, so it's an audience for it. It's there, and we building it.
I got to imagine it's got to make you feel good. And I know your mom was a big influence on you. She sadly passed away. You shared earlier in the green room from pancreatic cancer. But it's got to be, I would imagine, it's got to make you proud that you're getting people to laugh in a way that's not offensive. Yeah, and that also does good for me as well, because you want to be validated. Sometimes you can mention the word validation. It can sound kind of cliche, but depends on what kind of energy that it comes from. If it comes from a peaceful place, of course you need somebody to exalt you. But if it's coming from a place that's but when you see that the effect of the energy that I put in, because I put a lot of energy into what I do, and I can hear my voice, people talk about the vocals, it takes on a lot of work. It's not an easy job, but when you have a creative mind like myself, it takes a lot of energy. So I like the people to be proud, you know, because I know the time I put in my work. You said, how can I affect the people? Because I think comedy, people speak of medicine, we go to the doctor, he said, he's practicing medicine.
Comedy is healing. It's laughter.
Yeah.
No matter what you went through that day,
Right.
you go to the show for humor. So it's my job to bring the best out of me so I can present the best of myself to the people that watch me.
A lot of our viewers may not know how long you've worked directly with Bruce and the Comedy Club. Talk about that and what you've seen over the years change.
I've been with him since 1996, man, and it's been awesome. Bruce and Cheech Ayers are two great owners. They care about their employees. They take care of their employees, and it's just been awesome. I mean, we just, you know, from Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, one of the guys I helped, Bruce helped. It's just been awesome, man. The careers that club have made. Superstars,
Really
major
has.
superstars.
I told
Chris
you in the
Rock,
green room.
Chappelle, yeah.
I was telling you in the green room that all of those artists
yeah.
came on Good Day at one point because they were performing at the Comedy Club.
Yeah, and I mean, it was awesome. Sinbad.
Yeah.
Many times.
John Witherspoon. Bang, 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 bang.
He did a bit. He was so awesome. The late John Witherspoon. He did a bit with me in the kitchen, a Good Day kitchen, with the refrigerator.
You're telling me that.
Every
Yeah.
time I'm in the kitchen, you're in the kitchen. Tim, as we wrap up here, though, this is 6:30 Sunday night. Do you also incorporate faith into that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because let's do it like this, Mike. I think in the Bible, the book of Genesis is the beginning, right? Everything forms itself in the middle. In life, we're looking for a foundation. That's how we get to our revelation. Genesis, everything forms in the middle. We're trying to get that revelation. So with material, after about 15 minutes before I get ready to wrap up after doing a set, I take them last 5 to 7 minutes to basically give them the meat of everything that we live for. When God gave me balance. I struggled against traveling all around the world, like you said, but every time something came when I knew it wasn't of him, I couldn't take it on, because money couldn't buy my peace.
Right.
So God said, you can't sacrifice me when everything you already paid for through my son.
Now, you said 5-10 minutes. Now, are you being honest about that? Because listen,
Because we know preachers.
I've been to a lot
On the stage though, Mike.
Okay, I just was
on the
making
stage.
sure.
I know we do 3 sermon closing. I'm about to close. I know that part. I've been there. T-shirt, trophy, and a certificate. Let me finish.
The door to the church. Oh, what time we leaving?
Close the door, man. Close the door.
Close the door.
I hate we got to wrap up, but please come back.
Yes, tell them about Friday.
Okay, real quickly, Friday. Yeah.
Friday and Saturday night, 2 shows with Don D.C. Curry. Friday night is 7 o'clock and 9:45. Saturday is 6:30 and 9:15. Tickets gonna sell out fast, so y'all come get your seats quick.
All right.
Sunday
Tim
night,
Jennings,
6:30.
Sunday at 6:30.
All right.
It's gonna
Thank
be an
you.
awesome weekend. Thank you,
No doubt.
God bless you.
Janice and Mike, the #1 station in the nation. And James Robinson III, James Robinson Jr., my dad. How you doing? I'm gonna cut your hair in a little bit.
Thank you.